Alright, those three which froze, they're shit, I can't use them because I freeze them, so I basically change the value of that, because if I slow down, it still says I'm going fast, but the game or the server just doesn't care. Well, you know, and I don't care either. So I took a deeper look at the one which keep changing even though I froze it, and you basically go into cheat engine, right click on it, and then you look what accesses or what writes to it. So found one instruction, went to the, opened the disassembler and just looked at it, keep looking at it, and actually found something pretty interesting. It was some calculation which I never seen before. It was loading some sort of floating point value, some shit like that. I don't know. I'm pretty new to all this garbage, right? So I had no idea what this is, and I had to Google it, and I even asked Dr. Linux if he maybe knows. But I think I can't remember his answer one by one, but I think he said something like, "What the fuck is this? Is this some float stuff and shit like that?" So I thought, he's probably not gonna be able to help me anyways. So I keep looking around on Google, and there was not a lot of information. I basically only figured out what exactly the instruction is doing there, which is more than I knew before. So basically what happened was it loaded some float pointer value, something like that. I don't know, sorry. It was loading some shit, and then it moved it on the stack and moved it from the stack into something else inside the stack, and then it multiplied what was previously on the stack, or on the top of the stack, and then it multiplied it with what's currently on the top of the stack, and then it did some bullshit, and I fucking don't know, dude. I couldn't even debug. Couldn't even debug it. I put a fucking breakpoint on it, and then I stepped one by one, and fucking still didn't know what was going on. Right. So back to the old method, just nope all this bullshit. Well, noping everything, which I saw on my display. I mean, what happened was that the value, which I previously found, went to none. So it basically was not even a zero, it was nothing. You have 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on and so forth. And if you have literally nothing, like it's non-existent, basically you have a none. I think. Correct me if I'm wrong, but that's at least what I think it is. Anyways, so I found that, and I was like, sounds good. Right. So restored everything, one by one, noping it, and I got to the point where where it takes the one from the stack, from somewhere inside the stack, and multiplies it by the one which is on top of the stack.